What up, everyone? How you doing? It's time for my next LP, and as you might have already guessed, yeah, we're going back to the original version of Halo on the original Xbox. I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't get that anniversary package, and I think there was a remake of the original on the 360, but nah. I just got so many nostalgic memories of playing this on the original Xbox, or just going to my local comic store, like the Christmas of 2001, around then, and seeing this for the first time and getting to play a little bit of it, the very first level. And this is the game that got me into first-person shooters. See, I wasn't really a PC person. We never really had powerful computers in my family back then, so Doom, Duke Nukem, it passed me by back then. I heard about Doom at school, but never got to play it. And yeah, I played some GoldenEye and Perfect Dark on the N64 before this, but yeah, it was fun, but it really didn't stick for me. It just really didn't suck me in. But this added a little dash of sci-fi. Actually, a whole lot of sci-fi. Enough to choke an elephant, as one reviewer said. Okay, let's start at the beginning. And yeah, that got just hooked me and it wouldn't let go. That seems to be the way to get me hooked on something that I normally wouldn't really consider before. It's like, for the longest time, I dismissed horror. I never really got into it. Child's Play, Halloween, I really didn't see those back when I was a kid. Conjuring, really didn't get into them until A Quiet Place. It was getting rave reviews. People were talking about, oh, this is so brilliant, and I looked into it. It had a touch of sci-fi, dealt with aliens. They were the slasher villains. So I went to see it, and I was amazed. It was my favorite film of 2018. And then soon after that, I started watching Halloween, Conjuring, Child's Play. But yeah, this is the game that really got me started with first-person shooters. And then Metroid decided to go first-person for most of its 3D outings, and that certainly helped. People compare and contrast this to Metroid all the time. Are a lot of similarities, and by the way, the settings, this is as good as I'm going to get it to look.
I think we both know the answer to that.
I tried starting a run before, but then I realized that I hadn't set my Xbox to output 480p and 720p, and it's already looking a lot nicer, but it's still going to look a little dark. This is as good as I can make it without looking too blurry, upping the brightness.
Ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark.
Of course, back then, to know about Reach, you'd have to read this one book called The Fall of Reach. Pretty much the start of Microsoft trying to make an expanded universe a la Star Wars and Star Trek.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now.
I've read a few of the books myself. There was this one prequel with this guy, Captain Keyes, and Thel Vadam before he became Arbiter. It was called Cole Protocol.
In about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the
What
ship back
else have I
up to
read?
Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
I think the only other ones were 2 books in this one trilogy about what happened immediately after the war.
Let's give our old friends a
Basically,
I've already begun.
it basically focused on new characters that they were introducing into canon. Though Dr. Halsey, I think that's her name, and the Arbiter do show up. They don't really have big roles, except for showing Halsey just to give her a hard time for the shit she did with the Spartan 2 program. Anyway, come on, where's Apo? Oh, I mean, the guy from the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, fuck it. The tanks that we don't get to drive until the sequel. We get Warthogs, though. Dude, where's my Warthog?
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
Yeah, it's dark and blurry, overly in some places, but it can't be helped. This is the best I could make it. This is being pumped through a Framemeister.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those scumbugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marine?
Oh, that's right. To get the anti-son of a bitch machine, you gotta play it on Legendary.
Now move it out.
But I'm only
Double
playing it on
time.
Hero. I cannot do shit on Legendary. I've tried. I get chewed up too easy. Maybe that's why I like to do it on
All you
Heroic.
greenhorns who
This
wanted
and
to see
almost every
Covenant
other
up
Halo
close.
game.
This is gonna be
Normally,
your
I
lucky
just
day.
stick with normal difficulty and be happy with that for any game. But with Halo, no, I feel compelled to do it on the next to highest difficulty.
out.
I can
Okay.
do every
Bringing
Halo
low-level
game I've
systems
played. I've
online.
done it
Cracking
except
the
for
case in
2.
30
I got
seconds.
one of the vehicle runs with Arbiter after he's learned the truth and he's trying to catch up to
He's
Tartarus.
up.
That's as far
Blowing
as
the
I
pins
got
in
her.
5.
I just kind of lost interest. And here we go. He emerges, starting a new franchise and kicking off a completely new console, getting Microsoft into the game.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
I mean, they put a lot of work into this game. Bungie did, Microsoft, and it shows. And it was really something new, a breath of fresh air, and it got me into first-person shooters. But right now, I ain't gonna be shooting shit. Gotta get through here. He's had better days. Yeah, it may not look it now. I bet some of you would be wishing I'd be playing the prettied up remakes, but back when this launched, this was amazing. This blew people's minds. Wart. Yep, we got the elites over there. Or the Sangheili. Although, I don't think at this point, back in 2001, they gave them
The captain needs you on the bridge ASAP.
their alien
Better follow
species
me.
names. Just what the humans called them. Yeah.
Get clear,
Son of a bitch. Where do I go? Not that way. Yeah, it still looks good. I wish I could get it a little brighter, but this is as good as I could get it. And here we go.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds,
And the chick who might make a good girlfriend for Adam Malkovich if Halo and Metroid ever merge their universes and shit, you know?
Driving, yes.
You know, I bet some people accused Nintendo of ripping off Cortana for the Adam Malkovich concept.
It must have been one of their boarding.
Never mind that
I guess an
Cortana
antimatter charge.
was always artificial intelligence, while Adam Malkovich was once human.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
And never
Alright.
mind that
I'm initiating
Metroid
full
Fusion
protocol
was
on Equal
well into
We're
development by the time Halo was
That means you too,
released.
Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
So yeah, Adam Malkovich and Cortana, they came up with it
The
independently.
object, I'm
And
gonna try and land
okay,
it
what's with the Sherlock Holmes bullshit with the pipe?
This war has enough dead.
This is what, the 26th century?
I
Humanity has
appreciate
figured
your
out how to
concern,
travel to
but
other
I'm
planets
not
and
up to me.
shit, colonize them.
Protocol is clear.
They haven't quite figured out that tobacco
Capture
fucking
Ship
kills
40
them.
is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving the ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for hot zones.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her
zooming
safe from
in,
the
so
enemy. If they
back
capture
then that was a
her,
lot
they'll
of
learn
detail
everything. Force
for a
deployment,
suit of
weapons
armor.
research. Earth.
I mean, believe it or not, this blew a lot of minds back then. Anyone
The
who's
Autumn will continue evading the
came after my time, some of you youngins out there.
But I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle them.
And personally, I always liked this
Excellent work.
suit for Master
Thank
Chief,
you.
this
Are you ready?
armor design. I didn't really like the ones they introduced for 2 and 3. I like the one in 4, though. He looks more rugged, which kind of fits the theme for that, how he's getting tired. I mean, he's been through so much.
Good
and
luck,
he
man.
has to go through even more shit now, even though humanity's finally safe from the Covenant. They've been broken up.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Gotta love how Chief's a man of
Don't
few
keep it
words,
loaded,
but
son. You'll have
when
to
he
find
does
ammo.
speak, his lines just... there's such weight to them. I love this guy. He's not a silent protagonist like the guy in Doom. He's not a swaggering asshole like Duke Nukem, but he's still got personality all the same. Alright, let's fuck him
Those
up.
Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do
Alright,
best.
short control burst with this one. No grenades yet.
Want some more of this? Charge! That'll do him.
Alright, got a plasma grenade.
Fire in the hole! Cover fire!
Stick it!
He's up, son.
In your
It's cool
face!
here now, remember?
Oh, shut up. I'll let the shields recharge, alright? Haven't even been here 5 minutes, she's already given orders.
Hit the nerd!
Yeah, see that? Boom! Headshot.
The bastard.
Don't have much left for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out for this. You use this to bring down the shields, and then switch to a human weapon to rend their flesh. Like so.
I'll find the bastard.
Alright, come on boys. Where are ya? Guess I'm going this way. Do 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 do. Hello, aliens that I'm not supposed to sympathize with in this game. Yeah, politics, and it gets more complicated from the first sequel onward, but for now,
Hey, look!
these guys are pure evil, and
Where are they?
you get to fuck them up
Hell?
without
Did
guilt.
something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
Oh, elite. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. I was doing so well, too. Ah, fuck, I forgot to let the shields charge back up. Oh well.
Bastard!
I did a pretty good job without getting myself killed so far on Heroic. Wait. I just went back the way I came, didn't I? Get screwed up on... Yeah. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, this one's got a better... by 1%.
What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
Alright. Oh boy, this ain't good.
Over here!
Alright, I got him. Any more of you? Yep. Hang on.
Alright! Great shot! Hey!
Great. Lost a lot of health. Oh! Never mind. This'll help. I was gonna go back for that health pack, but...
Their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Yep, you said it, Cortana. That was another big deal about this game. Not just the graphics, but how they put effort into programming the AI for the enemies. I mean, the days of just going up against Goombas will just run right at you. That's a thing of the past. Now, you got people who duck for cover, and will try to flank you, and your guys can drive vehicles and shit. Well, this overshield's practically gone already. Can I get this one? No, son of a bitch. No, I am gonna backtrack real quick for that one health pack. No, I don't think it's still available, but whatever. Get that one back. Definitely not coming back after this. No, it's locked. Shit. That was a complete waste of time.